This is the Hustler's Corner.
You're welcome, everyone. Right in the middle of the lockdown, this is Sbu. I'm out at my house, and I just decided to record the Hustler's Corner. I'd have a bit of a chat, especially to my young followers, on some of the things that you can or may do during this lockdown. I've seen that a lot of people have taken advantage of this lockdown as some sort of a holiday. And I want to say it takes about 21 days for you to lock down any habit. Whether it's a new habit of sleeping facing that way, whether it's a new habit of first doing 1, 2, 3 before you get out of bed, or whether it's a new habit of reading, or it's a new habit of playing soccer after 4 o'clock. Sorry guys, I'll put this on silent quickly. But what I want to say is there's so many things that you can do or use during this lockdown period while you're at home. A lot of people don't see that in the midst of a crisis, that's when there's an opportunity for an entrepreneur. I want to say that as a matter of fact, I want to encourage everybody to think like an entrepreneur, because they always say real entrepreneurs are people that run into a crisis when other people are trying to get out of it. As a matter of fact, true entrepreneurs are the people that think of ideas to sort out those problems or that mess or that crisis. And I want to say, what are some of the things that you think the government needs right now? What are some of the things that you think people need right now? What are some of the things that you can create in your own home with your computer or with your words or with your mind? Things that you think people may need after this lockdown, even if they don't need those things during this lockdown. But I think this is a great opportunity for any entrepreneur to think at what they can do or offer society. You know, I'll tell you what I've started doing. What I started doing was to write my 4th book. I've got 3 best-selling books out there. For me, it's all about a body of work. So I'm just currently started 2 weeks ago when the lockdown started. I'd say the 4th or 5th day. That's when I started writing my 4th new book, and it's all about music. I've never delved into my musical journey. I always just, write all my books around my story. And yes, I'll touch on a little bit about my music career, what I've done in music, my 7 albums, etc., and TS Records, and some of the artists I've worked with or collaborated with or helped get into the industry, etc. But I've never really zoomed into how did we start TS Records? What are some of the ups and downs that we had to go through? What are some of the difficult things that we've had to experience having to build a record label without social media? And the internet was still new at the time. It was early 2000s. What ideas did we have? How did we discover the talents that we've had to work with? How did I put together my 1st album, my 2nd album, my 3rd album, my 4th album, my 5th album? What happened? How did my life change when I won my 4th award or my 9th award or my 19th award, etc.? So I'm writing my musical journey. I'm writing a book that's going to be all about my journey in music here in the African continent and how it changed my life from an early age and how music opened doors for me to end up doing all these different things that I'm doing. We zoom into my career as an artist, as a producer, as a record label owner, as a co-owner running the record label TK Ngliza, and starting the record label at the early age at the time, so that's currently what I'm doing. I just wanted to share that and say you can take advantage of this time and do something right. That's what I'm doing. I'm on my 3rd chapter, and what makes me happy is that I'm in a creative space. So every time when you see me you must know I'm in my creative space. This is like my antenna for me. I'm connecting to the ancestors. I'm connecting to the earth. I'm connecting to the universe. I just want ideas because I'm in that creative mode, So I'm creating a new album that you guys are gonna get on the 4th of September. I'm also creating a new book. I'm on my 3rd chapter. It's gonna come out at the end of the year. So by the end of this year, I'll be happy that I would have achieved an extra book that I've written for you, and I would have achieved an extra album. And it'll be my 8th album, it'll be my 4th book. Let me say award-winning album, let me say best-selling book, because that's how my mind thinks and that's how my mind works. And for me, it's all about a body of work. So what is a body of work that you are putting together? I know your favorite artists put together bodies of work. What is a body of work that you are putting together?